So, have you ever told yourself, I'm starting again at the gym next week, and next week comes and you ain't seen the gym and the gym ain't seeing you? Or have you ever told yourself, my diet starts tomorrow, and tomorrow comes and you find yourself rummaging through that snack drawer that you have because you just absolutely have to get through these snacks before you start your diet now next week? Or have you ever told yourself, I'm going to bed early tonight because I have a long day tomorrow? And 10 p.m. comes, you find yourself scrolling. 11 p.m. comes, you find yourself scrolling. 12 a.m. comes, you find yourself scrolling. And at this point, you're like, well, whatever time I go to bed, I go to bed. We've all been there. And what this all points back to, guys, is self-integrity. This is Deep Renew. Hi, guys. Welcome back to Deep Renew, your hub for all things God, life, and productivity. I am your host, Marie Lore, back with you once more. Self-integrity is something that is oh so important. When I took the time to look up self-integrity and what it entails today, I was able to find that it has to do with having strong morals or values and following those principles in both your words and actions. What this basically brings us back to is, put simply, I said I was going to do something, I'm going to do it. I'm going to either show up for myself or show up for that other person that I said that I was going to show up for. And when we think about self-integrity, I want you to keep these 3 key points in mind. Number one thing that matters when it comes to self-integrity is the phrasing of your words. Let's say a friend invites Sally out for dinner. Sally knows full well that Sally won't be able to make it, but Sally says, yeah, definitely, and Sally doesn't make it. But instead of saying that, Sally could have said, okay, I'm not sure that I'll be able to make it because I have a busy schedule, but I'll try my best. Now, when Sally says that she'll try her best, Sally is truly going to try her best. But if she doesn't make it, she's not letting anyone else down because she chose to phrase her words in a way where, hey, I'm letting you know that it is my best intention to make it there, but if I don't, just know that I tried my absolute best and I just couldn't make it. The one who said, yeah, I'll try my best and doesn't make it is the one that we'll view as more self-integral because she told the truth from the beginning. Yes, I have a busy schedule and I'm going to try my best. And she tried her best and she wasn't able to make it. That's what matters. So definitely the phrasing of your words matter. Saying that you'll try or just saying no upright instead of saying yes in a way of people pleasing is much better than saying yes and then not showing up at all. Because what it all stems back down to, if we actually think about it, is people pleasing. And I'm sure all of my recovering people pleasers can relate to this, where we would rather say yes to something that we know we don't have time for. And we know we'll have to squeeze ourselves thin to be able to show up, but we'll say yes just because we love pleasing others. We love seeing others smile, seeing others satisfied, seeing others happy from our sacrifices. But even if you are still a recovering people pleaser, one way to take yourself out of that grip, out of the lack of self-integrity, out of the people pleasing, is by rephrasing your words. We can say either, no, I have a full schedule, or we can say, hey, I have a full schedule, but I'll try my best to make it. That's one thing. The second thing that we need to keep in mind when it comes to self-integrity is the lack of self-integrity increases delay. So let's say I told myself that, okay, I have this body goal that I want to accomplish by next year. I have to start going to gym at this point because I know it takes my body at least 3 months to show results, and then the time afterwards is just going to keep getting better and better until I reach that body goal. And I say I'm going to start it in June. June comes, July comes, August comes, and the gym is not seeing me again. And I ain't seen the gym. Why? My excuse, I am tired. Oh, I have too much on my plate. Or I don't have gym clothes. I'm a firm believer of where there's a will, there's a way. Sometimes you have to wear those leggings and that oversized shirt, or those shorts and that oversized shirt, or whatever it is that you have. Or sometimes you have to hit up the thrift store. Get whatever it is that you need to get, but not make the excuse of not showing up, because guess what? The more we wait, further away we get from accomplishing that body goal that we have. Let's say it was going to take you a year to get there. Now it's going to take you 2 years to get there. And who wants that? Who wants that? Let's be real. And the last thing that I'm going to mention that a lack of self integrity affects or causes in our lives is loss of friendships and valuable relationships. Let's say you have Smith. Smith says he's going to do something for this friend of his, but he doesn't. And he continues to do that every so often. Now I'm considering Smith as a friend that I can't rely on, that I can't trust to show up when I need him to show up. So now he goes down on, I guess, the friendship caliber or the friendship level. And eventually, if there's no recovery, or if Smith doesn't start showing himself to be integral, saying and doing what it is that he said he was going to do, eventually that friendship tends to dwindle away, because it also shows me that Smith doesn't value our friendship. So definitely another thing that the lack of self-integrity causes us to lose out on is friendships and valuable relationships. And we all know, guys, friendships in general are very important. Relationships in general are very important to maintain. I believe there's a saying that says it's not what you know, it's who you know. So for example, if I'm a boss, I'm a business owner, and I placed out this ad. But let's say this spanking amazing resume is sitting on my desk, and I get another resume that's mediocre at best, but this person has someone that can vouch for them. Guess who I, the boss, am going to go for? I'm going to go ahead and go for that person that has someone that can vouch for them. Why? It takes a lot for someone to outright lie. Yes, there are people who, outright lie for us, but it takes a lot. So again, it's not what you know, it's who you know. When we don't hold self-integrity for ourselves or for others, we're not integral to others, then it causes us to lose out on valuable relationships. And to be honest, who wants to lose out on valuable relationships? Relationships can take you from one season to another season, from one closed door to an open door. And another thing to keep in mind is that integrity starts at home, which is specifically why we're saying self-integrity. So if I tell myself I'm going to do something that's good for me, like let's say I'm starting these facials and I'm going to start taking them at least once a month, but I don't, I'm the one that's going to reap the rewards of not going to get those facials. When I stand in the mirror and I look at myself, then I'm the one that's going to be saying, oh man, when did my face get like this? I don't like what's looking back at me. It's very important for us to value ourselves enough to begin to keep our words to ourselves. And it doesn't, when we say keep our words to ourselves, let's be real. It doesn't mean, okay, I said this out loud or I said it to someone else, and so I have to follow it. No, it includes also the things that you say to yourself without opening your mouth. So your thoughts, basically. That it starts with that. It starts with the simple things. And one thing that I want you to remember when you think of whether or not this thought that you had, hey, I'm going to start like reading my Bible every day for 15 minutes tomorrow. When you're thinking, should I start this? I need you to remember that you are worth it. You are worth showing up for. You are worth making the sacrifice of getting off of your bed or out of your bed that early to spend time with God. You are worth showing up to the gym every morning at 5 a.m. or every evening at 6 p.m. You are worth keeping that schedule that you told yourself. Because let's be real, if you don't think you're worth it, how can you expect other people to think you're worth it? If you don't think you're worth it of showing up for yourself at the gym, showing up for with that meal plan, showing up for with that discipline, showing up for with that sacrifice, then how can you expect others to show up for you? It doesn't work that way. You have to know the value of you. You have to learn to treat yourself nicely. You have to learn to show up for yourself and be self-integral in order for others to do the same for you. Point blank, period. So if you don't take anything else out of this, I need you to take this out of it. I am worth it. Once more, I am worth it. You are worth being kind to yourself. You are worth being honest to yourself. You are worth showing up for yourself. You are worth it. You are worth building a lifestyle where self integrity is established in your life, where you show up for yourself, you show up for others. When you continue to do that, when you continue to show up for yourself, when you continue to show up for others, as you said that you were going to do, trust and believe that there will be a change. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but as the verse says, I might not see wind, I might not see rain, but behold, there shall be an abundance of a downpour. Alrighty, guys, that's about all that I have for you today. And of course, you know, I have to leave you with a meditative verse. And as always, you can meditate on it today, tomorrow, for a week, for a day. However the Lord leads you to do so, you do so. So our meditative verse comes from Proverbs 11, verse 3. It says, the integrity of the upright will guide them, but the perversity of the unfaithful will destroy them. Guys, I pray that in this new season that we're going into, that we all start having a new level of self-integrity, a new level of self-integrity where we show up for ourselves, where we show up for others, where we show up for God, as we said or as we thought of doing so. Guys, thank you so much again for watching Deep Renew. I pray that you prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospers. Bye for now.